In the past 2 years, I've held a job on and off for 40% of those last 2 years. And recently, I've been coming to the terms with the fact that my life won't ever look like the lives lived by the people around me. Now, I've learned it's my job to accept and come to terms with this situation and then take action to make the best out of the cards that I've been dealt. So first, let's get across my qualifications for talking about this topic. I've been working since I was 13. I'm 23 now. Out of all the weeks I worked, I completed a full week maybe 35% of the time. I struggle with schizoaffective bipolar type and OCD, so I struggle with symptoms from schizophrenia, bipolar type 1, and OCD. I'm also a recovered prescription pill addict with over 2.5 years of clean time. I struggle with massive amounts of paranoia, anxiety, long bouts of depression, and a brain that is scared of everything and compulsively avoidant. Therefore, I feel qualified to explain how I handle these problems, and hopefully I can help some of you and lead you down the path that I'm following to live the best life that I can. So what do I do? As of right now, I work at a supplement company, part-time, about 10 to 15 hours a week. Although right now I'm off the schedule for 2.5 weeks until I get my meds figured out because my medications are currently negatively affecting me. The supplement store is very low stress. Only a few people come in every 2 hours, most of the time just one person an hour, and I spend most of my time keeping up with online orders, stocking shelves, and completing daily tasks. And whenever there's not a customer in the store, I can listen to podcasts on my headphones to help my brain not get so worried about being at work. But the supplement store only pays me about $600 a month, so here's my exit strategy. Last summer, I learned how to do e-commerce marketing, building websites, running social medias, running Facebook and Instagram ads. So when I can save $500 to $1,000 to invest in this business after I buy a car, I'm ready to get this business off the ground again and hopefully make a couple hundred a month off it for minimal hours of work. And lastly, I have 2 YouTube channels, and I stream on Twitch. I've been trying to become a YouTuber since I was like 7 years old, starting of course as a Minecraft YouTuber, but this time I'm giving it a full swing. I've researched the methods and I'm ready to apply myself and get this thing off the ground. And most importantly, I'm doing all these things slow and patiently, taking my time and not overwhelming myself to make my hobbies and work sustainable long term so I can live a life worth living. But it's not just about making money. What do I do right now when I can't work and don't have money to make business plans happen? I live at home at my parents' house and share a car with my mom, so most of the day I'm just stuck at home, and for months I've been stuck in the rut cycle, laying in bed, not eating or taking meds, and scrolling on that damn phone all day. But I've learned how to live with my situation and not succumb to boredom or soul-sucking practices. When you find yourself in a depression as deep as mine, you find nothing enjoyable, and my only advice to you is that you have to find the will and the courage to brute force your way through something like a hobby or the gym or reading until you find it enjoyable. Once you start by brute forcing your way, eventually these things will work into a sort of routine and safety net for you, keeping your life organized and predictable to keep you calm. Now this is the part where I will talk about my religious experience in this topic as a Christian. As a Christian who struggles or is disabled, it's very important you form a community around you, not only so they can support you, but you'd be surprised how much better you can get by helping to support others. Prayer, reading scripture, attending services are all essential to your well-being, but also can be very overwhelming to try to be perfect in all of them. I recommend finding an elder in your church or a local church leader to help guide you slowly through these practices and teachings and help you become a more well-rounded and better informed Christian, which will lead to a more comfortable, less anxious lifestyle. My last point, as obvious as it may seem, but is much easier said than done, is you have to try your best not to compare your life to other people's. Find people around you that support you and understand your situation. Therefore, they won't judge you for not living the life to the expectations of society. It will help you feel more secure about the situation you're in and they'll encourage you to build the life you want for yourself. All that being said, thanks for listening to my TED Talk. For those who related, I know this path is hard and unforgiving, but if you just keep your head down, take it one tiny step at a time, day by day, sometimes hour by hour, sometimes minute by minute, you will make it through. And remember, brighter days are always ahead. Joey Dora, signing off.